Alright, so first things first, we're gonna check the audio settings before I say a lick of anything. Oh no. I'm hyperactive right now, guys. I cut caffeine out of my diet and I've been living on pure sugar. Why is it not showing me my stream? I would like to see the stream, please. Thank you. Oh, my emote's on. Take my headphones off. Can you guys hear the game? Oh yeah, you hear it fine. I might turn myself up actually. Hold on.
For all the universe is complex.
Alright, that's good. So you guys are probably wondering, Warframe? I think you can hear me now, so I'm gonna turn my off so I can hear myself. Alright, there we go. So you're like, hey, Cinna, what in the world, where have you been? Well, the question is, I just burnt out of streaming for a while, which makes sense, because I kept telling myself over and over that I needed to do it, so my brain was like, but I don't wanna. And now I'm just like, I don't need to stream, but I want to. So now I'm streaming. So that's not a very disciplined mindset, I'm aware. So I'm keeping the schedule how it is because I really, really want that schedule to happen. Because I want, it's set up so perfectly, you know? But I also don't want to, like, join in on a day that isn't Monday. I'm very, very weird, guys. I'm very specific about things. I need it to happen a certain way, or my brain goes, no, I'm not doing it. So, you know, like, on a Thursday, I would be like, oh, man, I haven't streamed all week. And I'm like, oh, well, I'll wait till Monday. And then Monday, I had so much going on. And then Tuesday, I was like, oh, wait, I didn't stream yesterday. Well, I can't stream now, because then I would have ruined my schedule. I was like, Bree, it's already ruined. It's been, like, 2 weeks. I don't know, a month? Like, a month, maybe? I don't know, a while. But, I will stream this today just to tell you guys a whole bunch of things. And I'm back and I have announcements and blah, 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 blah. Also, just to play Warframe because I like playing Warframe. That's also another big thing that happened is I got addicted to Warframe. And, Warframe isn't any of the games I stream, so any free time I had gaming went to Warframe and not streaming. So now I was just like, you know what, I'll just stream Warframe and make it more of a active, intentional thing to stream when I say I'm gonna stream. So let's see. Also, I've kind of just went meh, and now I don't really care if I'm cringe anymore, because it's just a part of my personality I've been changing. So if I just randomly go, woohoo! Don't worry about it, okay? That's just, I guess the energy fuzzies do their thing sometimes. This is still a Christian server, guys, don't worry. This is still a Christian stream, so I'm not going to be doing anything weird. Nothing too bad. Yeah, so today was actually scheduled as a Skyrim stream, and I love Skyrim. But I want to watch my last Skyrim stream before I do my next one, which is good, because next week, hopefully, I get started on that schedule, because I'm going to be going to a retreat over the weekend, and it'll help motivate me to do it, because I have a purpose for all of this. I've just been out of it. Like, in a way, this is how I do my ministry. Like, I want people to come across Christ and stuff, or just be comfortable enough with Christian content when watching my things that they're just like, yeah, Christians aren't that bad sometimes, or like, what about that, or whatever they need for, I don't know what people need. I'm just here to provide, and if you need it, snatch it up, you know? But, you know, there is a common denominator. You could tell that this is something the Lord wants me to do because I haven't been in my Bible as much and I haven't had the motivation to stream. Well, guess what? You're not going to have the motivation to stream if you're not in your Bible and praying for the motivation to stream. Just like, you know what? Valid. There's also a whole bunch of other things in my life. Like, Broski. I just got a driver's license. I got pulled over the other day, though. So rude. So crazy. It wasn't anything bad, but still. Lots of stuff going on in a span of like 3 days. I'm gonna have surgery tomorrow. So that's why, surgery and then a retreat? Yeah, I know. I'm gonna try really hard to go to that retreat. I really want to. I paid for it months in advance. And then they're like, oh, surgery day? On your retreat day. I'm like, awesome! So, I'm gonna do all of it. And hopefully by the time it's Monday, it's okay for me to do things normally. And I'll get back to streaming. You guys don't understand how much. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me tell you something. My course load right now. Thankfully, is only one class, but is also read 13 novels. Now, I don't know if you guys know what 13 novels means, because it basically means a lot of reading. Most of the books are only 200 pages, but the one that I'm reading currently is over 500 pages. So I decided get the long one knocked out first, so that I feel so good about myself that I speedrun all the other ones. And then I'm like, no, never mind, I don't want to do that. I'm going in the order of the list they gave me, because this gives me the most brain fuzzies. I physically will not read any book now unless it is the first one in the series, and the first one in the series low-key kind of sucks. Like, so, dang. My brain betrayed me at times. Just like, just don't do that, Bree. I'm like, I tried. I don't know. But anyways, enough about school and personal life. We're trying to get on this professionally. So, Monday. Getting back to the schedule that is on Twitch and TikTok. So I'm probably going to upload a TikTok saying, hey guys, I'm back. Same schedule, just for this specific week. I had a surgery, driver's license, retreat, everything under the sun. Like, a whole bunch of school stuff came out. It's a lot, as you can see from my very side by side. Okay, so what are we gonna do in Warframe? Well, you see, I'm gonna show off everything I have first, because your girl been working on it. And I'm gonna basically have 2 goals today, and the 2 goals, one of them is probably not reachable, but we can work on it. One of them definitely is reachable. It just requires a lot of anger. And you know what? Maybe you guys will like my anger. Who knows? You know that this is pretty much an anger baiting game to me, because I'm really bad. But I don't know. Maybe you guys will like seeing me angry. So there you go. You get rage. Not yet, however. So basically, I haven't been here for a while. Back now. And Monday I'll be streaming. I normally don't stream on the weekends, but whenever school starts, the weekends is pretty much the only time I'll be able to stream, like, the good games. I might be able to stream, like, little games during the week, but I won't have my facial rigging stuff, so big sad. You won't be able to see this cutesy patootsy over here, who I absolutely adore and love. Maybe I could figure out the facial rig software, who knows, but we'll see. Anyways, I'm gonna start showing off everything I have while I speak, so, but yeah, I only have one more I only have one more stream for Amanda the Adventurer before I move on to the second game in the series, and it's looking for that secret ending. Okay, so, here we have right now, we have Loki. So, Loki here, he's a pretty cool looking guy. Look at him. Ooh. And I have the Strun, Lex, and Redeemer. That is the 3 weapons I use pretty religiously. And I'm going to show you the builds I have.
Saddle up.
Saddle up. So I have this build. I have Disruptor, Seeking Fury, Elf's Chamber, Shotgun Barrage, Chilling Reload, Blunderbuss, Frigid Blast, and Point Blank. So the original build that I was looking for inspiration included like a lot of mods I don't have access to or it'll be really hard to get. So this is my beginner's, well, not really beginner, but close to beginner's version of this build for Strun. And naturally I've max ranked it, but I don't think I need to forma it again because it's fine. What is forma, you ask? Well, over here in actions, you can click this thing called forma, and what it does is it makes this little thing, or this little thing, or this, or this, or this. Basically, it takes this and halves it. So this is worth 10, it'd be worth 5. So it makes your capacity, I don't know if I think it also makes your capacity go up, but if it doesn't make your capacity goes up, it makes everything else go down. I think it makes your capacity go up as well. Actually no. That is the Aurican Catalyst I have. The Aurican Catalyst here makes your capacity go up. You can only have one per weapon / one for Warframe because there's a reactor for the Warframes. But the Forma pretty much is for having prices of the polarities, so you can keep using the same things you've been upgrading and stuff. Swap polarity, I don't know what that is. There's a thing about mods too that a lot of people don't know, but I don't know how to use it, but there's like things that if you put status effects in a certain order, they create a new status effect. So like if I took Chilling Reload and I moved it to where... Oh, there's no other status thing on here. If I had Chilling Grasp and I put it... Oh, not Chilling Grasp. It would be Heat Charge. Do I have Heat Charge? Incinerary Coat. So if I put Incinerary Coat, you know, next to Chilling Reload instead of Point Blank, I would get blast damage. But if I switched them, I think I still get blast damage. Is it as much? It's the same. Okay, it's just having them next to each other. Where's what I had? Point Blank. We don't want Incinerary Coat on here though. Because Point Blank updates the damage, so it's just better. For me at least. I think the actual, like, Strun thing I was looking at did combine elements, but I don't know. It had, like, toxic elements in it or something. Okay, so Lex. This is my fave. This isn't actually a starter weapon. You don't unlock it until, like, Mastery rank 2 or 3. The starter one's Lotto. That one's pretty cool, too. But you can have the same build if you wanted. I have, like, no capacity for this weapon because I just got it. I'm, like, Mastery rank 3 or 4. I don't remember. 3, for sure. I need one of these puppies. I think, do I have one? I have one the whole time! Okay, sorry. I totally just didn't realize I had a capacity thing that I could have just put in there. My bad. I'm sitting here like, oh no, I wish I could put things in here. Broski. There you go. Yeah. There we go. Oh, wow. I'm so cool, aren't I? Alright, but yeah. Here it is. This is the speed. This is the build I have for Lex. So, Barrel Diffusion, which is your multi-shot, which is very important for guns in general. Pistol Gambit, critical chance. Target Cracker, critical damage for that chance. Pathogen Rounds. Ice Storm. So I want to put those next to each other. So the cold and the toxic give you viral damage, and viral damage is so cool. Like, that's 325%. What even is that, you know? Like, that's very good. So that's what Ice Storm and Pathogen Rounds. Stunning Speed is good. Hornet Structure Damage. Sure Shots for Status Chance. They said to put Status Chance on Lex, so I did do that. And then we have Redeemer, which is my favorite weapon. It's literally a gunblade. Gunblade! Gunblade! As you see, I put 2 formas in that. I built this really well. I love this weapon so much. It also does the most damage out of all of my weapons because 1,836. I don't know if that's impressive, but it is to me. So, okay. I had something to put here. I don't remember what it was. Reach Quickening. Might be Quickening. Organ Shatter. There's... No, I already have an Organ Shatter. Energy Channel. Killing Blow. Pressure Point. Parry. Pause. Relentless Combination. Dispatching. Alternate Pack. That's probably what it was. Yeah, baby. Alright, 3. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, there's where it normally is. 450 is really good, but like, oh wow. Now I have blast damage. Yay! Oh, that damage went up a lot, huh? Okay. Anyways, this is what I have for this one. High Noon comes with it. You buy this weapon. It is not. You buy a lot of weapons, but this is the one that I bought with platinum because I was like, oh, Gunblade, I need it now. Because I don't know if you guys have seen my background. I don't think you have, but Axel from Kingdom Hearts is my background. And I love Kingdom Hearts so much that Gunblade, you know, Zigbar, I love Ziggy. So here we have Loki, but that's not my main. He's just currently what I'm working on my loadout right now. Nyx, however, she's my main. Little fairy lady. I prefer lady. I love her so much. Look at her beautifulness. But what I love the most about Nyx is this assimilate ability. So, thing about assimilate is you have to have your character, like, pretty much almost maxed out, if not maxed out, in order to use it. Because it's an augment of the absorb ability, which is your 4th ability, which you unlock at a certain character level. However, you know, it's pretty cool, you know. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, I love her so much. Whenever assimilate happens, it creates a ball around you and nothing can hit you. You are invulnerable for as long as you have energy. So if you're max energy, you hit this orb, you are invulnerable for until that energy runs out. And if you continuously kill enemies, it never runs out because you pick up those enemies' energy. And it's really great. Because then you can put the ability duration on here, continuity, and then intensifies here, and the flow is your energy max. You know, all of this ability efficiency in equilibrium is health becomes energy, which is so good for her. All your message is your ability duration as well. So all of this is just so perfect. Her build is so good right now. I love it. Let me see. But yeah, weapons are the same. My little companion's Max as well. He's just a little guy. I have 2 other characters that I saved loadout slots for before I knew what loadout slots were. Here's my starter. I started with Volt. Look at this dude. Look at this dude, man, Lightning. Isn't he cool? He's very cool. I like him. It's been 30 minutes. How was it? Oh, it's been only 17. Okay. I was like, how long has it been I've been yapping about these? I love them. Look at him. He's so pretty. Girly pop. I'm not done with his yet. I don't have stunning speed, which is his augment ability. Augment ability means character specific mods, pretty much. And these things are called mods. So mods are basically just things you put on a specific character to do things. So Nyx specifically, you want her energy to be really, really good for the specific thing that I have. For Volt, his would be armor and ability based as well. So equilibrium, streamline, ability, efficiency, you know, good health, because he has no shields. Flow is your energy max, continuity is your duration, intensifies its strength, rushes your sprint speed because, you know, Volt's speedy boy. That's his thing. He's a speedy boy. Sprint speed as well, and armor. So pretty much everything here. Whenever I do get stunning speed, it's going to replace vitality. But getting that augment is difficult. So, I do have a lot of stuff here too. Ooh, I can get toxic resistance. Hold on, let me switch these real fast. I cannot. I do not have the capacity. Why do I not have the capacity? But it's less, bro. What do you mean? It costs less. What are you talking about? If I just... Can I not take it off at all? Wait a minute. Oh, the aura's increasing the capacity. Oh. You know, I could just... Brother! Did I really not install the Orkin? I didn't! I didn't know I had any! Okay, well, we're good now. We're even better. How about that? We have a good aura on here now. I think there's a specific aura for increasing speed that he has, but I don't know where to find it. Let's see, strong power, same thing. We're gonna look at Rhino real fast. And I have not played my other characters, but I will show you who they are. My goal for this game, guys. Do you want to know what it is? So there are 63 and counting warframes in this game. So like more than 63 in the future. Near future. My goal is to get every single warframe in the game. So far so good. You know, we have 10. But like 10 out of 63. So we're getting there. And that is my main goal, is to get all the warframes in the game. Just cause. That's what I want in life. I don't care about everything else. I just want that. And then once I do acquire all of them, I want to max rank them. So I'm going to be max ranking them as I get them. But like, I want to max rank them. So Rhino here is max ranked. And he also looks really cool, in my opinion. I think we want to work on this back part though. Hold on. I have a cloak I can replace that with. Yes. So what about that? How's that look? Do we like that? I do like the cloak. We're clipping the cloak and we're copying the main colors onto it. No, we're not. We're putting the color. Oh, putting these colors back on it. How about that? Let me see. Instead of blue, what's that blue color? Okay, so this is up here, so that would be this.
Ah, a look that says I have arrived.
I am here. Okay. And this is your accents. What's that changing? Little part here? Ooh, yeah, I can do that here. And then just have the cape be a cape. I can do dark gray for that cape, though. There we are. What do we want to do for secondary? The bottom? I just do one, honestly. Or leave it the way it is. I think I'll leave it the way it is. Energy, naturally, is gonna be a lighter pink. There we go! Look at him, he's so pretty! I like this better for him. Alright, anyways, I got sidetracked. We're gonna look at him now. Because I don't know if I even have a specific thing for him. Naturally, we need diamond skin, or steel skin, or whatever it was. I have no idea what to do for Rhino build. Flex guard. That requires me to block, which I don't do. Ability duration? I don't have one. Okay, so I need to get another organ reactor and use it on him. I need to work on his build, period, because I don't even know what to use for him. Steel fiber? Armored agility, retribution, streamline, intensify. I don't think I need aviator. Vitality is good, auger meshes is good, steel fiber, redirection, shield capacity probably is what we're gonna want for him. Building him as a tank and shield is what he's meant for, so you know. Fast reflection, shield recharge delay. Ooh, recharge is good though. Do we want that over capacity though? Ability range. Ooh, that'd be good for stomps. I like that for stomps. Do I have ability range in here? Got efficiency and strength. Retribution. I don't know. Retribution. Okay. And okay, so here we have shield recharge, armor, ability, efficiency, and strength, which is always good. Vitality, I might change. Shield capacity, armor, and then ability duration. So, what can I put here? Ooh, he already has that as his passive, though. And his passive is what a character just gets when you get that character. They all have different passives. Energy max, maybe? I don't really need energy max for him. He gets plenty of energy. I hardly ever run out with him. Rush is your sprint speed. Do I want him to be fast? Or do I just want him to not die? Attack recovery, ability range. I think ability range is better. His health goes down now. He's max, so that would be more important. Can I add which vitality? Where's vitality that's actually got? Yeah, this one. That's much better. Continuities, ability duration. That's. Ooh, I like the how long it lasts so I don't have to recast. Ooh, strength and efficiency. Is efficiency needed? I don't think I need that. Because it doesn't matter if it's efficient if you just cast it over and over, right? Brute force is a thing he can do. I could just put this here because he has plenty of armor. Yeah, he has plenty of armor, just naturally. Okay, this is good. I like this. This is a pretty good build. As you guys can see, commonly these are used all the time for everything, which makes sense because they're yellow, so that means they're rare. Orange means easy to find. Oh, this is uncommon. So blue is common, orange is uncommon, this is rare, and then there's silver and stuff like that, which is only obtained through certain missions or something. But anyways, he needs an organ reactor. But he's max rank here. So we're gonna go back to good old Loki here. And I'm gonna show you guys all the warframes that I have in my possession. Let's see, we're about to get to 30 minutes, okay? So equipment, inventory, and we're gonna look at warframes. So I only have 10, right? I'm gonna order them by name, right? So this is, I have 17 slots left. They all cost platinum, so real money. You also just get them throughout the game, but I need a lot more than what they could use. Here we have Volt, good old Volt, my starter. I mean, Loki's at 14 right now. Rhino and Nyx are 30. We have Valkyrie here. Yeah, she before you sell. Oh, I don't want to sell. Oh, no, I don't want to sell that. Okay, Valkyrie. So, pretty much, Valkyrie's whole thing is she has claws. And she attacks things with her claws. Very heavy melee. Doing a whole bunch of other stuff. I can review her. So cool, right? Bow, 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 bow. You can get the Berserker bundle. Oh, it just shows the other Berserkers. So, her thing here. Very cool. Her passive accumulates rage, so she gets stronger the more she's attacking, etc. Like your basic barbarian berserker, you know? And then we have Ripline, which is cool because it's like a whole, like, bring people together, but it also can zip you across the map, which is really cool. Warcry, which I think is mostly just for allies, which is cool. Paralysis. Just look at her go. She's a little lioness. She's a very melee person. I think you can hold guns with her, but her claws are her main weapon that she uses for melee and stuff. Or at least for her ability. Hysteria, which is basically just go ham on them. I like the little kick she does though in that opening scene. Very cool. Volt, I'll show you guys his stuff too. No, we're not selling him. He's a starter, so if you play the game yourself, you can play another starter, but I recommend playing Volt because it's so much easier to get everybody else. So I have Excalibur, and I'm working on Mag, so... Well, I might have her already. His passive is movement, so he's a speedy boy. He generates electricity and energy and stuff as he's moving. That's what his passive is. Shock. You can shock people. It's an ability attack and a chain link attack, so it's so cool to just spam. That's why I like his ability stuff. And then anyway, speed, which is a speed boost. You just go really, really fast. Electric shield, which Volt has literally everything because this electric shield is really, really good and it's very good mobility. Because look, you can just have it on you. They can't hit you. So it's really cool. Discharge is his last ability. It's basically the same as Nyx's absorb ability, which is accumulate and then let all that energy out. So this is pretty cool. Rhino. So I have Rhino. This passive is emitting a shockwave anytime you fall a distance. So you land from great height and there's like a shockwave, which is really cool. Sprints. So Rhino charge. Dude, this is so fun because when you charge at an enemy, they just ragdoll, go into the wall, or just shoot across the entire map, and it's so funny. There's also a thing with the companion that they do sometimes where they just make the enemy ragdoll run and then turn around in circles in the sky. It's cool. Iron Skin is an ability that is very, very, like, you need to use this all the time. Cast over and over again. It's really cool. But it basically just makes you immune to all status effects and gives you a bit of armor too. Roar. I don't think I've used that. That's actually for your allies. Oh. Yes, it is specifically for your allies. And they increases their damage that they do. And then the Rhino Stomp. Big ol', what he's known for really, his stomp, he stomps. So, once everybody comes up, they're kind of frozen, as you can see. And then you just shoot them. It's really cool. And you can... Sometimes if you have enough energy, you can use it twice in a row. But since this is max ability, usually it's one at a time. Wrecking Rhino pack. Cool. Next, my good old girl. I love her so much. We're gonna look at this. My main Overha. It gains a critical chance on primary and secondary weapons per confused enemy. So pretty much what happens on this Psylocke ability, which is right here. Psybolt, whenever you attack one, it chain links and attacks everybody else, but if you're using your primary weapon, you're shooting all the people that are confused actively. So like, you can shoot the Psylocke ability, shoot one guy dies. Or like, you just shoot the Psylocke ability, they die. Like, it does damage to them, as you can see. But it drains them, there's 3 bolts. Additional bolts of death to debuff, duration, defense reduction, armor for your enemy, armor buff, armor, like it gives rid of their armor, etc. It's really good. It's good to spam too, like Volt's lightning. Mind control. Now this is one of her 2 like augment worthy things. So well, scratch that. Build worthy things. So you can build her around her mind control ability. Or you could build her around her Psychic Bolt ability, which you don't really need to because it's just good as it is. But you can build her around Mind Control or this Absorb. So Chaos is total confusion. Like, they cannot attack you and they attack other people, so really cool. And it's very, very good to have range on that. Absorb, basically just the same thing as Volt, except it's longer and it has more range. And for the Assimilate ability, it's Hape's Absorb, and it makes it consistent. So her Absorb ability, that little bubble right there, is the bubble that is around you as you walk and shoot things, and it makes you invulnerable. That's why I love her a lot, because I hate taking damage, so. And then we have Mag, which is another starter. Her passive is making nearby items gravitate toward her. She pretty much just has a vacuum on constantly. Pull things towards you, or you can use it to zip her head if you want to. Normally it's just to pull things towards you. Magnetize. It's pretty cool. You can create like an area effect, I think is what that is. I don't play these characters, so past this point, I'm not really going to be able to explain them as well. Polarize. Boom. Auto attack them. Depletes their shields and armor, and restores your allies' shields. And then they get slashed, cut in that area. So Crush is pretty much just, you're a black hole. You're creating black holes. Boom, get wrecked, right? Magnetism damage. Loki, that's who I'm playing currently. His passive is he's able to hang on walls, which is really cool. Not really useful sometimes, but very useful other times, depending on your mission and the nature of the mission. Decoy. Now this is one thing you can build him around, and it's really cool. Like, you can build him around this ability to where everybody attacks as decoy, but there's also like a decoy augment called damage decoy, where when they shoot the decoy, they take damage. So it's reflected back at them, and it's pretty much thorns. So putting that in a boss room is really useful too. Invisibility, this is the thing I spam constantly in high level areas, because once you become invisible, they cannot shoot you because they do not know where you are. So pretty much he's just like, oh, bye. And you can attack them. It's really cool. However, it has a very short duration of like 5 seconds. Yeah. And you can obviously use duration things to make it longer, which is what his build is supposed to be. Switch Teleport. This has a augment called Safeguard Switch that I'm trying to get so bad. But I think the good thing about Loki is you can get Safeguard Switch and Damage Decoy. But Switch Teleport is you pick an enemy and you switch places with them. It's really cool. Does not work on bosses though, big sad. But it does work on, I think, allies or just the defense thing. Whenever you're escorting something, you can switch places with it. That's what Safeguard Switch is. Radial Disarm. You disarm literally everybody around you. Pretty good. But yeah, he's usually meant for like stealth and such. They all have their own purposes. Speed Boy, Pure Attack, Tank Shields, Mind Control, Don't Hit Me abilities. I don't know, maybe she does Crowd Control here. And then, you know, Deception, Stealth related. And then Frost is good old attack healing, I believe. He has cold status effects from his abilities last a lot longer because he is cold guy, and he gains 50 armor for each enemy that's inflicted cold damage. So he gets a lot of armor. And he has the freeze ability, you know, just normally freeze your down. Very cool. You get 2 meter radius. And Ice Wave, which you can, it's pretty much the long distance version of that attack. And Snow Globe, which is an area effect around you, which actually Xmas have that too. Avalanche is his main ability, and that's what it is. It's really cool. So Excalibur is another starter. He's the one that a lot of people pick. He's also the poster board child for this game. And his passive here is that he deals more damage when wielding swords. So he's a big sword guy. Slash dash. You can build him for speed too, and he's really speedy. Radial blindness makes everybody around him blind, which is a really good ability that I like. Radial javelin, which they all ragdoll, so it's really cool. Exalted blade is pretty much, you know, Genshi's ult from Overwatch, but like long distance. So that's him. And then we have Daggett. Now Daggett isn't like I don't know if she's relatively new or not, but I love her so much. I saw this and I had to have it. This is Horsley. Look at her go. So her passive is that energy and health orbs are way more effective on her, which is good and awesome. She picked those up a lot, like they're candy. And then she has her scythes, which they attack pretty much everything in the room, and they also give you an effect, right? Except for viral damage, which is big damage. And I think it also does something for you. Not sure. Doom, which is incinerating everyone in my proximity, which is great because it's only her second ability, which you unlock pretty early. She's just so good for no reason. Grave Spirit. So you charge your melee attack and sword, and you keep charging, and you get more critical damage, and you escape fatal blows by briefly assuming a spectral form. So this Grave Spirit ability, if you are using it, I believe, or if you're not using it, I'm not sure, but definitely if you're using it, and you take fatal damage, you pretty much can revive yourself, or just be invulnerable to damage, which is one of Reaper's abilities from Overwatch, which is very fitting because Daggett is pretty much a Reaper. Cavalry, so this is the horses. Summon the horses, you send them after people, they go, they get them. It's kind of like Squirrel Girl from Our Rivals, which is great. We love it. So last one, guys, I promise. Banshee. Her passive is that weapon noises are hushed. So she pretty much consistently has the hush mod, so you don't need to give her the hush mod. Sonic Boom. Boom. You knock down all these peeps around you. Sonar. Using location, she finds and tracks enemies around her. So you could be like, oh, where are the enemies? Yeah, they are. Which isn't as useful as you think, because there's a mini-map with all of the red dots showing where the enemies are. But, you know, in a boss battle, it would be very useful. It exposes critical weak spots, too, which that is what's useful for most things. This one, Silence, confuses and pretty much just stuns everybody to where they can't attack you, which is great. And Soundquake. So this one, boom. See that? That's really cool. Just get in the middle of a whole group and just eliminate them all, which is great. Alright, so that's all the Warframes I have. There are so many more in the game. Like, let me just show you what I mean by so many more. Like, 60 is the number. Like, let me show you. These are all Warframes. Might not seem like as much, but isn't it? I have the blueprints. I have Zephyr being made currently. This one is going to be researched soon. This one I can get parts for because I have the blueprint. And I have the blueprint for a lot of these. I'm making him right now. He is almost researched. Just need a few things and then I can make him. Researched pretty much just means you can't farm parts for this character. You buy them through a dojo. And a dojo is, let me show you what it is. It is this little thing that you can get with people. Like, you have to have, basically you have to have friends, is what it's saying. You could go to public dojos and use their stuff, but I specifically have this dojo here that I go to because it's my friend. So, speaking of, you guys are probably wondering, Bree, you know, you don't have everything unlocked. This right here, this is locked. This is locked. You're probably like, how did you get certain characters if you didn't have the places unlocked to get their materials? Well, you see, my boyfriend is the one who brought me into this game, and he is Mastery Rank 17, which means he has pretty much everything unlocked. He even has the moon, which isn't on here. And you know, I just make him run a whole bunch of the really hard stuff, and I help him a little bit, and then I get all the materials. So that's how I've been doing it. Earth is where you start. I think I'm gonna go. I think I need an archwing for this. Yes. So I don't have an archwing. I need to build. I need to like get that from I think Mars, which I don't have unlocked yet. I do need to go here though, because that's what we're doing today, guys. We are trying to build Gara. So, oh, it's not Gara. It's Gata or something. Gara maybe. I don't know. It's not Gara. I know that. I just keep saying Gara because that's what it's spelled like. So I don't know. But let me show you her real fast in the market, because I am going to be making her today. So I'll tell you about her. So Gara here is a glass lady. Lots of glass. Her passive is that she has a chance to create radial blindness with a lasting of 10 seconds whenever she casts her abilities, which is so cool. Which makes sense because, you know, you throw glass at people, they're not going to be able to see. Then you got Shattered Lash, which is pretty much just the Psylocke / Volt ability, just in glass form. And I don't think it chains. It could, maybe. I don't know if you're able to chain that. Very possible you could, though. Splinter Storm. Cast it, and it goes whoosh. Yeah. I think you put it on multiple people, or it goes from one to the other. This is Spectre Rage. So they get confused, and they start shooting themselves. That's great. The mirror reflects their damage back, I believe. Mass of 45. Create an expanding ring of molten glass that slowly crystallizes enemies enter. So it pretty much just freezes everyone within a certain thing, and then you get them. Not freezes, but also. So I'm getting her today. And to get her, you get her blueprint from a quest I've already done, so. But you have to go to Earth and go to Cetus. And then you have to do the bounties there. So the lower rank bounties give you her one of her 3 items. And medium gives you a certain one, high rank gives you a certain one. So I just need to do all the bounties on Cetus to get her parts, and then I can make her. But before I do that, I'm going to show you what I'm already making in the oven right now. That's what I call it, but it's not an oven. It's a forge of some kind. The foundry. So, here is the foundry. Currently, in progress, we are making the rest of New Cross's neuroptics, so once this is done, I can make him himself, which will take like 3 days. Zephyr, she is at pretty much 2 days in the making. And that is that. So I have the blueprint for Ash, who's an assassin and a specialist in stealth, etc. Caliban here. Biological and sentient, which is like his whole thing. But he has like specters, I believe, that he can send after people. Ember here is Fire Girl, like Frost is Ice Guy. Equinox is day and night, which is really interesting because in order to get his stuff, you need to get 8 parts instead of your regular 3. So you need his night aspect and his day aspect, which is you're basically creating 3 warframes in one. Which sounds harder than it is. We have Anna here, which are going to get her stuff. Garuda I could also make, but I need more Kuva for that. And I don't know how to get that, so. Gauss here is Fast Boy. He's pretty much just Vault, but different. Grendel is another tank. I'm pretty sure he eats everything because Grendel from Beowulf is also the guy that just eats a lot of stuff. Harrow, I just have his chassis right now. I don't have his blueprint. I think you get that from a mission. Hydroid here is pretty much just tentacle monster, kraken guy. Limbo is... Oh man, he's difficult to explain. I believe he has a dimension he can bring enemies into, and just like a select amount of enemies, and then like elite them. So I think it would be pretty good. But he's Mirage here is a berserker. I think she's also a manipulator of images and stuff. I don't know. Dazzle's both takes heavy damage, slight of doppelganger lasers and stuff. Misa here is a gunslinger. She's pretty cool. Necros, that is the death guy. He is very death guy. It's like Dagoth, but a guy. Nova here. Nova. It's a very specific damage type. Harness antimatter. Antimatter. So it's basically like the opposite of mag, I think. I believe. Oberon's a healer. He's the only healer I really want other than Trinity. So he's pretty good. Saren is toxicity. That is her whole element thing. We got Revenant. Revenant chases with... Revenant is Ghost Dude. I don't know what he does 100%. But that's Ghost Dude. Valbon I almost have. I just need his chassis. That's all I need. And it's in Nightwave, so I wanted to show you that. That was the other mission we were working on, is getting his chassis. Trinity, she is very big. She does everything. Way more than just healing. She just does everything. Valba, he is your techno guy. Very technology. Zephyr's Wind. So I'm going to show you Valba and stuff that I'm working on. And that is going to be a Nightwave here. So you get to hear Nora. She's very cool.
Welcome.
Nora! So I'm currently here at rank 6. I need to be at rank 11. And I would like to get to rank 12 so I can get those free 4 musts, but there's also, I think max I wanted was... Yeah, the max that I wanted was 20. Maybe 21. If I wanted a helmet or something. 21 was probably the highest I wanted to go. And I'm currently at 6. So, all I need to do is play an emote in a mission, which is very much something that I can do. And then I can get 1,000 standing, which won't bring me too much further to the goal, but it'll bring me further to the goal, so that's what we want. Hopefully I can do this at some point. But actually, in order to get Gara, I think I have to do this. So that's gonna be interesting. Oh goodness. Those things are really, really... Yeah, it's called Elite for a reason.
That's all from me.
So basically, I think just showing you guys what the bounties are and then trying to attempt them is what we're gonna do. I know, guys, we're already an hour in, huh? So yeah. For everybody who did it, this is mostly just for the YouTube as well, because I didn't expect anybody to chime in on the stream because it's been a while. But I will put this on the YouTube, and then people can see the YouTube and go, okay, so on the Monday that we get back, which is August 11th. So starting on August 11th, I'll start streaming again, and you can expect the VODs to be out on the same day at least, if not the second day. So. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and change my Warframe to Nyx because I'm gonna be doing very difficult things, and I would like to have my Max character that I love to have. I love her so much. She's so pretty. But yeah, we're gonna do that. I might also do a Marvel Rivals stream right after this, just because I love that game. It's very fun. So Earth, Cetus. And it is calm there for now. Let's go there. No Dr. Pepper anymore. I've cut caffeine out of my diet. So, Hawaiian Punch and milk. No. Acquire. I want to know. Acquire affinity at double rate for a limited time. Oh, slay, dude! No way. Awesome. Not that I need affinity anyway, but it's pretty cool. Alright, so instead of running around the map, we have things we can teleport to. So, let me find one. Interesting.
How the children admire your good deeds, Tenno. It brings...
Standing. Oh. Okay, bounty. So, here are the bounties. I'm neutral with them right now. I need standing with the This gives me certain levels of standing, but I think I have to do all of these anyway. Here, it tells me. Gara's chassis is here. Gara's systems is here. And then her neuropsics is here. So we don't have to go to these super elite ones, but we could if we wanted to. So I don't need to do this one at all. This one would get me access to the character for Nightwave. So that would get me closer to the Valvin. But I'm gonna wait to do that with my boyfriend because he's stronger than me, so he can do it for me. But these three for sure we're gonna be doing today to get Gara. So Gara is she is the main thing we're focused on this stream real fast. So, there's a Grenier spy in Cetus. Put pressure on him and force him out. This one is expel the Grenier from their outpost in the plains. So this is just killing. Capture a Grenier commander. Okay, this is a boss fight. So this one's probably the hardest.
Righty-o. See you soon. Shh. We don't know who could be listening. Quills tell me there's a Grenier spy lurking in Cetus.
Here, guys.
As usual, they're
We're
short on
ready for
details.
the first one.
Looking for
and
you
we're gonna
to
try
put
to
some
get her
pressure on the
chassis,
Grenier
I
out
believe,
there,
so this is.
so we can find the spy in here.
And if I don't get the chassis the first time, I have to replay the mission. Then get.
Kanzu has little information about the spy's identity or location. Collect enough intel to unmask this spy.
It's like right here. Okay.
The Grenier have just captured one of
I don't know why I'm
Kanzu's
running around
scouts.
when I have
Rescue them and see
redirect.
what they know. There's the captor. Take out the guards, but be warned, the prisoner has been strapped with a bomb collar. Detection will start the countdown to detonation. You've been detected.
Yeah.
Hurry up and free the prisoner before that collar
Oh,
explodes.
let's see if I can like run into him. Ah! Drop on his head. Yeah! Come here. Come here. Come here, bully. Don't worry. Come here, dude. Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, what's up? Ow!
We can no longer complete our objective. I will let Kanzu know we have failed him.
What happened? Did I kill the guy accidentally? Is that what I did? Whoops. Hold on, I need to emote. I need to get off this so I can emote. Ah! I think I accidentally killed the guy! My bad, bro. I'm so bad at this game. You know what? I did it. Alright, now we leave. Where am I going? I think I accidentally killed the guy I was supposed to protect, which is pretty rough. What's this?
I give you coordinates. You go in, you work. Nobody but you comes out.
Oh, there's
Good.
more bounties here. I can get her chassis from this, too.
Blades living is tough living. Grenier are finding that out the hard way.
Oh,
Let's
that's
make them
convenient.
find out a little faster. Cut off their supplies.
Kanzu is right. The Grenier can never be allowed to live. The vault's armor is too strong for your weapons to penetrate. I will hack it open, but first I need a data mask from the guards.
Alright, what we're doing is we're gonna hide behind the grenades. This is really good. I mean by invulnerable? Nothing can hurt me. Come here, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy, what's up?
They dropped the data mass. Grab it.
Okay.
Good. Now insert that data mass into the console.
That's really rude. Playing with her, was that a grenade? A rocket launcher? Playing with this is dangerous. Careful. Where's this guy at? You guys are probably wondering, why are you going so slow? Well, I can't sprint whenever I'm in a board, actually, so that's the only bad thing about it. I can just
If they destroy the console, we'll never get the vault open.
I gotta defend this thing. Oh, that's big. I will. I'm busy. Can't be doing this.
Grineer troops were desperate for those supplies. Let's see if that got a reaction. The commander in charge of this detachment is hiding somewhere near my waypoint. Draw them out and eliminate them. to uncertainty
the
and
Casties.
infighting among
Let's
these
go.
former troops. Good work.
Alright, one down.
Thanks to you, Grenier morale is desperately low. The man wants to remedy the situation with a supply drop. Make sure that never
You
happens.
have to know what you're doing. It's hard for me a lot of the time. Use my K-drive. That's not my K-drive.
Among these troops is a resupply beacon. Find it and take it.
Hey, bud. My bad, bro. There is a time limit though, so I need to just get off and show them normally. Awesome.
There's the supply beacon. Grab it so I can call in the drop. Here comes the supply pod. Destroy the supplies before the enemy can get their hands on it.
It's all pressure. Hey man, get your hands off that. There we go. Oh, they're up there. Is there what the right car insurance? Oh, goodness. I don't think there's sorry, I wasn't talking. Excuse me. Adam. Oh, hello.
Take that supply beacon, and I will call it the drop.
Alright,
Their supplies are dropping now. Destroy them. There's the supply beacon. Grab it so I can call in the drop.
this?
That's the last part. Destroy the supplies.
I did so.
You got them itching to run home to the safety of their galleons.
Hey, baby.
Exactly what I wanted.
Yay! Did I do it? I think I did. I'm gonna go back to the 10. And try to get the next piece. Is this where I live? Yes.
Got something. Heavy hitter like you needs a little
This one is
snack,
gonna be.
yeah?
I already got the chastis though. Well, this is all chastis. Okay.
Chola!
Well, I don't need that. Let me go check to see if he has more handprints. Kind of player tab. Why they're not on this map? I don't know. But isn't where I can just can't into it.
You pay me in red.
That's
I
not
pay you in silver.
Alright, so gotcha that one. Okay, so this is and this is the miraculous. Well, this one's just we should do the miraculous first. If that's just the killing a boss, you know, that's easier.
We'll say some high-up commander is here to inspect the troops. Sent by the queens, they say. So, send the queens a message. Their troops are not welcome near Cetus.
Kansu's
very
intel
far
aligns with my own. A high-ranking Grenier commander landed on the plains hours ago, but his precise location is still a mystery. Let's track him down. The commander is having special supplies sent in just for him. Intercept the shipment and destroy it.
I love when K-Drive goes into water.
Among these troops is a resupply beacon. Find it and take it.
Get rid of the turret.
supply beacon, and I will call in the drop. Supplies incoming. Make sure the Grenier never get their hands on them.
I'm trying.
There's the supply beacon. Grab it so I can call in the drop. Here comes the supply pod. Destroy the supplies before the enemy can get their hands on it. Take that supply beacon, and I will call in the drop.
Spam.
That's the last pod. Destroy the supplies. Comms just lit up. The commander's subordinates are all trying to deflect blame. Let's see if they drop any more intel.
See if I can get up.
Intel suggests the commander has released surveillance drones onto the plains to complete his assessment. Find one and bring it to me.
Hi guys. See you on the flip side.
The drone is nearby.
There we go.
Find it and hack it.
Well, they just spawned my control pad, that's fine. Alright, so we need to find the drone. Is this it? Oh, there we go.
That's it. The drone is under our
Starting at
control
safety.
now. Escort it to the extraction point before the enemy can destroy it.
That's a good bit away, isn't
More Grenier inbound. Don't let them harm the drone.
it? Alright, I'm trying. Okay, it's me. Alright, now I go ahead. What is he doing?
They're sending another wave to take out the drone. Stay vigilant.
Stop it. Leave it alone.
Scanning the drone systems. Here we go. Stand by for coordinates.
I did it, guys.
Resources plundered from the plains and destined to be a tribute for the
Finding
queens are being
armored
held in the armored vault near my waypoint. Make sure your kids see none of this bounty.
Ruining my audience so much. Out here. Me go now. Me go now. Alright. Almost there, guys.
You're nearing the armored vault. Take out the surrounding guards. One of them is carrying a data mass, and we'll need that to get inside.
Alright. Oh, you missed.
They dropped the data mass. Grab it. Good.
Scissors?
Now insert that data mass into the console.
I have to click the remember correctly. Whee! Alright,
If they destroy the console, we'll never get the vault open. Take
Got
the
it.
resources.
Alright.
The commander is going to have a hard time fleeing without his tribute for the queens. He's stuck here. Now we find him. Our commander has run out of options. Find him at the waypoint and capture him for me.
Alright, we're finding him.
I have questions I want him to answer.
On our way to the boss, guys.
The officer is nearby. Track them down.
Thanks, bro.
There's
Now
the
I don't have to
officer.
find buttons.
Capture them.
Alright, let's see. Little fly. Find him. That's just like really rude. Did I get it? Did I capture the target? Yes, I did. There it is. We got the target.
Lotus has the
Yeah, these
commander
guys
in
can shoot
custody.
people. They're not gonna-
He won't be sleeping too good tonight, but I will. Gadoops, hurrah!
Just need to find a pink pad. Go get the systems, and then we have all the pieces, and I'll end stream. Whee! Or I can just end stream now. I'm not going to do that without finishing the objective. That was silly. There it is. I see a blue pad. But I think we need to be here, huh? Alright, hold on. Let me see if I can get a... Let me see. I have neuroptics and a chassis, so we need systems.
Got something. Heavy hitter like you needs a little snack, yeah?
Alright. That's it. That's the last one, guys. We've got this.
Plains living is tough living. Grenier are finding that out the hard way. Let's make them find out a little faster. Cut off their supply.
Konzu is right. The Grenier can never be allowed to live comfortably on the plains. Let's make this place as inhospitable as possible for them. Emergency Grenier supply caches are hidden in the vicinity of my waypoint. Empty them.
I love that so much. Watch this guy's WARFRAME. Ow. Thank Why do you do sniper supplies? I really don't need to find them at all. Nice. That's one down. And we're gonna go find this other one.
Last cache, you sent a message to this detachment. Nothing they have is safe. I need you to recover a Grenier drone so that I can access its logs.
So I think this is the last one.
The drone is nearby. Find it and hack it.
There it is. Oh, I need more energy. Why are they being annoying? Oh, they are.
That's it. The drone is under our control now. Escort it to the extraction point before the enemy can destroy it.
These are annoying. Try to body block it a bit. This thing is one of the things that Loki can switch
Thank you. I can use the codes in this ringer drone to sow confusion within the Grenier ranks. We've weakened the Grenier detachment. Now it's time to send them running. Force them out of their camp.
Last one, guys. Let's do it. Nice to see you. Very long street. It's a sweet thing for you. But, yes. I did make announcements about how Monday, August 11th, we'll be going back to the normal schedule. And it's going to be the schedule that's already on Twitch and on TikTok, and I'll be
We've
updating that
reached the
on
location. Clear out any nearby hostiles.
So I'm just farming for a character right now, and I'm getting the last part, and play Marvel Rivals after this.
captured the location. Do not let them retake it.
Nice,
Them
got
out
all
of house
pieces.
and home. Might feel bad,
You can make her
but
now.
this isn't their house or their home.
Alright, so let's find our way out of here. Which there was a blink pad somewhere. Find that blink pad that I found earlier. There it goes. And the beam. Oh, the shooting beam, but that's really rude. And yeah. Alright, next up, let's see. I believe it is this way. I guess they were trying to go to. Is here. Where was it? Where are we going? It's here. There. Kill. And alright. Dancing. probably gonna need a lot more credits though, is my only problem. Let's see. So we have Reaping Spiral, Sides, Diamond Skin, Flame Hunt, all these good stuff. And all the Gara parts. So what we're gonna do is go back to my Orbiter, which is what the ship we drive in is called right now. It's a pretty puppy. And we're gonna go here. Boom. Alright. So, main thing is, I don't know if I have enough credits. So we might have to go get some more credits. Okay, so I need this thing called Grow Cool. I don't have enough of. And then this I need Citrus Wisp, Erudite, and Alloy. And then for the systems I need Esther, Devar, and Chark Extroplex. Which I have some of those. Okay, so we can't make them, but we did obtain them. So I'm not gonna go find all that, I'll do that off camera and all that stuff. That's what we're doing. Okay, so thank you guys for stopping by for my Warframe update stream. Alright. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this stream. If you joined me on the stream, thank you for watching the entire video. If you did watch the YouTube video, I hope to see you guys soon as I start streaming regularly again on August 11th. I'm going to be doing Marvel Rivals right after this, so if you guys happen to catch the tail end of the stream or
When in
are just
Cetus,
interested.
do not drink the kombucha.
Yes.
You are incapable of producing the hydraulic effort required to unstick your tongue from the roof of your mouth the following morning.
I love Mortis. She's so sassy. But anyways. I'm gonna play Marvel Rivals right after this, so if you guys are interested in watching that, you can. And yeah. So, without further ado, that'll be the end of the stream.